Hi there, welcome back to my video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the topic job and my current job. Furthermore, I also tell you some jobs that I have worked before. Okay, let's move on to the video today. Now, I'm still studying at a university. I'm in second year student. Every day and every week, I often go to school to study half a day. Just study in the morning. In the afternoon, I don't need to study anything. Just stay at home to do my work or to do something I like. My studying schedule in my at my university at my university is very empty and flexible. I just go to school on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday every week. Days left, I just stay at home to to study online. Just that. Besides studying at the university, I also work as a seller just to make some extra money to pay tuition fee and living costs in life. That's that. I have been working that job almost 2 years. 2 years since I was in grade 11. Yeah, since I was grade 11. Before working that job, I also have worked manual labors like electrician, delivery and deliver. Anything else? Staff in Shopee. One of those, I mostly spend my time working as a electrician. It's not the same as working as an electrician. At the time, I was supporter, and I worked with my uncle every summer. Um, you know, I every summer I had days off, and at the time my uncle invited me to work with him, and I agree with that, just to make some money because I had no money and nothing at that moment. And also I was a student, and I need to get some money to pay and to buy something I like. At the time, I just thought that, and yeah, I worked with him 2 years, 2 years, and every summer, until when I was in grade 12. I didn't work with him because I had a university entry exam, and at that moment I had to focus on studying and reviewing exam. Okay, and I didn't work with him. During working with him, I got I got quite like I got a little bit hands-on experiences and some valuable lessons in life. One of the lessons that I learned from that job is to is uh, is to control emotional. When I worked with him, although we were siblings, he he is my uncle, and but when working with him, when I made mistakes, he often yell at me and like talk some bad words to me, like yeah, talk bad words and yell at me so much. At that moment, I I was a student just to try to work to get some experiences and get a little money, and I thought I always thought negative, and um, one day when when I couldn't suffer, I I talk back with him. I talk back with him. Sorry, I talk back to him, and I from that day on, um, now when I look back at that moment, I feel so stupid, and I feel quite regret what I did, and the words I said to him, because uh, I don't know how to describe it, and yeah, I learned a lesson is control emotional. If I had a time machine and go back at that time, one of the first thing I want to fix is control my worst and control my mind and my emotional, and I don't and never expressed to him, and yeah, um, just that's just yeah, I learned many I learned many lessons, but that lesson is very like that lesson impressed me a lot and impressed me so much. Now I can't forget that lessons, and I always um, think about it. um, yeah, when I worked that job, I also, like I said, I also got some hands-on experiences. Like I know how to connect the wires. Um, you can imagine in the outlet there are four wires. Let me think. Two two blue wires and two red wires, and I know how to connect them together, and yeah, I learned many things, and I learned many things from that job, and now and now I don't when I now I don't work that job, but when my house get a power cut or get problems related to the electronic, I can also solve that by myself. Just that, okay. um yeah, the next, uh I also applied for the position in deliver, because back then the delivery job was very popular, and it can bring so much money, and at the time I really need to work that job, and I decided to apply for Shopee. Yes, Shopee transfer. I don't know how to call that. And I applied for Shopee to work as a deliver. Sorry, my phone just got problems. That's why I paused this video. Now I record this video again. Back into the story, I applied for working as a delivery. I just worked that job about 1 month, Then I quitted that job because it's very tiring. I had to go out all time until in the evening. Mm, it makes me feel tired, and sometimes I felt exhausted. Um, at that moment, I thought a lot, and I I see this job is not okay and not fine. That's why I've quitted that job to find a job that requires intelligence. And I I am also a kind of person who prefer working the job that requires intelligence. Uh, I don't really like the manual labor's job, because like it makes it makes me feel tired, and yeah, just that. Uh, at the time, uh, after quitting that job, I was an employee. I had no jobs, and at the time uh, I still got a little money to pay something and to buy something. And at that moment, I tried to find how to sell something, and yeah, how to sell clothes and sell shoes to make some money. Mm, yeah, that's why until now I've been working as a seller. During 3 years, during 3 years working as a seller, I also got big problems, and I've been through ups and downs, and been through many difficulties. Yeah, but like I don't know how to call this one, and mỗi giai đoạn thì nói như nào chị nhỉ? Uh, each time I sorry each difficulties that I been through, I learned some lessons, and got reality experiences. Yeah, that's all. Uh, that's all about my job, and that's all some jobs that I have worked before. Mm, in the future, I don't know what will happen, and I also don't know. I also don't know I can follow the job that I am working now. Um, yeah, now I'm very up in the air, and I have no words. Maybe this video. Okay, now I think I have to pause this video and stop this video, and that's all my performance, and see you next time. Bye bye. In this video, I tried to avoid using fillers, and maybe I also had many mistakes. I wish you can fix for me, and thank you for watching, and thank you for fixing my mistakes. Bye bye. Have a good one.